Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Malia. You guys, it's been so long since I've even recorded a video. Like the last time I even talked to the camera. Actually, I'm a liar. I did do a little video when I went home to do a little review of one of the travel companies that we were with in Peru. But besides that, I have not talked to the camera in a few months at this point, because the last time I really recorded anything was in Peru, and that was in beginning of May. We are hitting middle of July at this point. Y'all, it's been so long, but hello to everybody. I just want to do a little life update for you guys. It's been so long, and I haven't done my normal vlogs and lifestyle videos because I've been just traveling. For me, if I'm doing a travel video, I'm trying to make the most content out of it. I want to get so many videos out of it, but also I just want to give a lot of details and information and all that stuff. So my travel videos have been on my channel for the last 2 months, and I have not done anything else besides that. I did have a couple videos that I did film and I kind of edited, and I just didn't really like how they turned out, so I just never posted them. But I just wanted to give you guys a little life update on where I'm at, what's to come, and everything like that. So let's get into it. I got attacked. So like I said, a little update for you guys. I don't even know where to start because my summer has been everywhere. Okay, I say my real summer starts in August because of all the stuff I've been doing. I'm gonna lay it all down on you guys, okay? So I got back from Peru. I got extremely sick, ended up in the ER, in the emergency room in the hospital. Let me just say, it wasn't worth it to go. I mean, here's the thing. Maybe it was a little worth it to go to the hospital to know I wasn't gonna die. I felt like I was dying. I thought it was my appendix. I thought my appendix was about to burst. And I went to urgent care first. They thought it was my appendix. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. I'm so nervous. I go to the ER. They do all the dang tests, scans, all that stuff. I'm good. They're like, oh, just take ibuprofen. Nothing will be more humbling than going all the way to the hospital, ending up in the emergency room, just for them to be like, oh, you're good, actually. I don't even want to see that bill. That bill is going to take 5 years off of my life. Good thing I have insurance, but the U.S. health system, my gosh, you guys. So that all got cleared up. I had to do another follow-up appointment with a different doctor because they thought it was something else. I'm going to spare you guys the details because it wasn't worth it. The other doctor's appointment, she was like, girl, you're actually good. I don't know why they even had you come to me. You're fine, blah, blah, blah. It all checked out. In the end, I ended up getting a stomach virus. So that is what the issue was. And I just needed to take ibuprofen and let it do its thing and clear out. So once I got back home from Peru, I'm like, dang, I still can't even get a break. Give me some time to relax, get rested, settle in again. But no, my body just had to go through it one more time. And if you guys saw the Peru videos, I also had some altitude sickness. As I was editing those videos, I was like, wait, I'm not showing how bad I actually felt. I was down so bad, you guys. You don't even want to know. And I don't think I wanted to put that on the internet for everyone to know the specific details of what was happening to my body and coming out of my body. I don't want to talk about it. But that was just a whole other thing. And I was like, my body needs a rest, and I can't even rest. My gosh. I thought when I got home, it was going to be rainbows and sunshine. No. They're like, one more thing. Let's get you a stomach virus. Let's get a little stomach bug in you. My gosh. Man. But after all that happened, I was good. I was chilling. And I'm like, okay, it is time for summer. But one more thing. I got to do. Apartment search. So my boyfriend and I are moving in together, and we have been searching for apartments since I got back from Puerto Rico, actually. So this has been since March. We've been searching for apartments and all things like that. And that's a whole nother story as well. I also have work in about 15 minutes, so I can't share all these elaborate stories with you guys for today. Man, the apartment search was a bit rough. We really thought we had one. We're like, okay, they're doing checks. They called all of our references, our current jobs, our past jobs. I'm like, okay, they're really putting in the work to get us into this place, right? And then we just don't hear anything from them for a week. And then I email, going back and forth, what's going on. And there were some other previous problems where, this landlady, man, God bless her. This landlady was getting us confused with her other tenants. She was missing emails from us. And I'm like, we sent it to you literally a week ago. So there were already problems with that. So then when I didn't hear back from these people for a week, I'm like, what is going on? I said I wanted to move out June 18th. What day is it? Oh, wait, we're in the next month. It's July. what is going on? So I email again before we were hitting the 4th of July weekend, because I was like, okay, they're probably going to be not working, not paying attention, blah, blah, blah. I email again being like, hey, we're just trying to know what's going on. We don't know if we're getting the place or not. Should we start searching somewhere else? Blah, blah, blah. Still didn't get a really clear answer on that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just keep searching. We found a place. So we kept searching. We found a new place, and it's closer to both of our jobs. This is really nice. And realistically, it is a better option. It had an in-unit washer and dryer, closer to our jobs, like I was saying, and it had like an extra bathroom. Like, realistically, it was a better place to go for. But because I was so set on this one place for over a month, I think that in my head I was just blocking out all the extra options, when it's like, girl, the place that you want, you can literally get, forget the other place, it doesn't even matter at this point. Start searching, start looking, and then we found the perfect place. So we actually move into there tomorrow. So we were doing a lot of work with that. Man, I just went to the bank to get the deposit and all of that stuff. So I'm so excited. There's gonna be a lot of apartment content and an apartment series to come on my channel, but I really want to do my summer videos. So I'm gonna wait to post my apartment series and all of that stuff probably until it's like early fall, so I can like really get my summer videos up in my summer vlogs. Like I said, I really haven't done that much this summer, and I'm really sad about it. I'm such a big summer lover, and when you're from somewhere like Chicago where it's cold 75% of the year, summer is the time that it really shines. It's like there's so much to do outside, and I just haven't been doing that because I've been so busy on so many other things that I just haven't had the opportunity to really enjoy this season. When I get back from my volunteer week, which I'll talk about that in a little bit, I'm starting my summer, and I'm doing as much as I can before Labor Day, because for me, around Labor Day is where my summer starts to slowly start going down. I personally really don't start fall till like beginning of October, like first day of October. To me, that's when fall starts, okay? You gotta squeeze as much of summer out as you can, okay? I don't even know if that made sense, but oh yeah, but the apartment, all that will be coming together. I'm so excited for that. Oh man. And like, you guys, I've lived on my own before. You know, I went to college, I was in the dorms for 2 years, and then my college roommate of like all 4 years, we ended up renting a couple houses for the next 2 years before we graduated college. And then if you guys remember, I never let anyone forget, I used to live in Spain. So, you know, I was living out there in Spain, but it's a very different, you know, searching process with the apartments. I feel like they're like, do you have the money? You're a good person, okay, yeah, you can live here. Where here, it's so much more of like work to put in to get an apartment. I was like, man, I miss Spain. I mean, like, always miss Spain, but it's nothing compared. The process is very, very different. It's nothing compared to what it is here. So I lived, you know, in Spain for 2 years. So like both of the places that I lived were fully furnished. Never had to worry about a single piece of furniture or anything like that. So it was just like really nice. And now I'm like, okay, we're starting from scratch, starting from day one with this stuff. So it's just very, very different for me. But I'm just very excited to get into it. But that will be coming a lot later. So that's just like a little update for you guys for that one. Now, before I get into why I'm leaving again for a week, before I get into my volunteer week that I want to talk about, it was my mom's birthday a couple days ago, and my brother and I did a little surprise party for her yesterday. So I also was planning that, making stuff, doing as much as I could for that, and it turned out perfectly. Like, I really don't understand how it turned out so well. It's like I was doing half of it, my brother and his wife were working on the other half of it. I went to their house to talk about a bunch of things, and we kind of just put it all together, and it worked out so, so well. Like, she almost cried. I really wanted her to cry. No offense, Mom. I know she's watching this. I wanted some tears going down, but the eyes were watering, so I'll take it. Happy tears, of course. But it worked out so well. She was thoroughly surprised, which I'm happy about, because you never know if someone's going to spill something. You know, we had around 30 people invited to it, and my 9-year-old niece knew about it, and she didn't even say anything. So I was really happy that it just all came together, you know. And it's just different people from my mom's different stages of life, at least here in Illinois, because she is from Oklahoma. So we couldn't get the full family out, and her friends that are over in Oklahoma and just in that area, but we still got to celebrate with like some of her closest friends that a lot of them count as family, and just a lot of people that are very important to her in her life. And we pulled it off. Like I said, I don't know how we did it. She was like, how did you even know, like, contact these people? I go, I stole your phone. Like, I had to do so much stuff. but I'm so happy. It was fully worth it, and I'm just so happy that she enjoyed all of it. But that was really, really fun, and all the hard work, like I just said, so worth it. So I had a great time with that. Now, another thing I've been preparing for is this whole volunteer week. So I am working at a camp for a whole week. It's an overnight camp, and I went to this camp when I was a kid. My mom always called it the church camp. Let me say, it is affiliated like with my religion, but it's not a church camp. It is the furthest thing away from a church camp. I'm not even lying to you guys. And so I went through a little interview process with them. I think in February, I want to say January, February, I did like a little interview process to become a counselor, which I'm also just like surprised that they even chose me to like maybe be a counselor, you know? They're like, oh, like Malia, she's a nice person. Let me say, I did work there as well in the kitchen for one summer. I know I was taking summer classes for college, and I think I only did it for about half of a week, but it was a really fun time just doing that, and I got to kind of be on the other side of it just a little bit, not a full counselor. So this time around it's gonna be very, very different experience for me. I'm very excited for it though. I just don't really I don't really know what to expect, and there's so much stuff that everyone has been preparing with. And for me, because I'm like a first year counselor, I don't know anything really yet. They haven't given me as much responsibilities, which thank you so much. Thank you. Because I think if I had actual responsibilities, I would be losing it. I'm already nervous and overwhelmed with all the information I've had to go through. I've been doing like lunch meetings, online meetings, watching videos, signing stuff, emailing so many people. It's, my brain has been scrambled with so much stuff. But I'm really hoping that this also will be all worth it in the end with all the work put in. And I'm just very grateful for the other counselors and all the other people that I'll be working with, because they are putting so much time and energy and effort into this, and I really don't know how they do it and work at the same time. So it'll be a very interesting experience for me. It'll be very new, but one thing that I haven't done in a long time is to not have my phone with me for like a week. And I'm still gonna have my phone with me, I'm still gonna I'm not gonna use it while I'm there, but not being on my phone for an entire week will be very, very different. I did it when I was a kid, but also when I was a kid, not everyone had phones. Technology was not as advanced. Social media is not what it was before. So it's gonna be a very different experience for me. But I just feel like I'm gonna get very enlightened in life and all that stuff. So I'm excited for it. And my next video on my channel will be a packing with me video for camping basically. So that's what's to come. Nothing else besides that. And then when I get back, the videos will actually be getting out and we'll be back on a regular schedule. But if there are any people that have been here for a long time or just recently have discovered my channel, can you please let me know, besides the travel stuff, because I can't travel all the time, but besides traveling, what are your guys' favorite videos to watch from me? Because in the last couple years, I've been kind of doing a little bit of everything and just kind of seeing what works. And I'm just vlogging different things. I have themed videos, but I don't know what you guys, as my audience, really wants to see. And, if you can comment down below what you guys like watching from me, or I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I always have so many video ideas that I can do, and I don't like to be just strapped down to one niche. I don't believe in just one, well, not that I don't believe in just one niche, because it works for some people, but I believe that if you want to continue to grow in the future and grow with your audience and not just stay at the same thing, it's just a lot easier to continue creating content because you're not just stuck on one thing. So I don't know. I'll just give you guys some examples. I have 5 minutes before I have to go to work. So I have my hobby videos where I'm doing crocheting stuff. I have my coloring books. I love doing crafty stuff. So that's one little section. I'm not as much as a fitness person as I used to be. When I get back from this camp, I definitely will be getting back into that. But, before I was doing weightlifting and boxing, I did yoga a little bit here and there. I never really got into it, but just trying out different workouts. I could also do that for you guys. And of course, I love doing just my normal vlogs and videos for you guys where it's just my everyday life and it's very relaxed content. And I definitely will be doing that a lot more now that I have my own place. And, nothing against my mom. Love my mom, but I just get nervous sometimes to be filming in front of certain people or having them hear me speak on certain things. I just get nervous sometimes. So I feel like being in the comfort of my own home, I will have a lot more structure, freedom. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna all come together and I'm gonna like living on my own and just having my own space and having you guys come along with all of it. But I don't know, I just have so many different video ideas, and I just like to know from you guys what you guys like the best, and I can create that for you. But I do have to go to work because I do start in about 3 minutes. Like I said, I just wanted to do a little life update with you guys since I haven't been doing my normal vlogs. You guys haven't really heard from me since Peru. That amazing trip feels like a dream. Every trip I take has always felt like a dream, but that one really was just very magical and just wow. I can still see it. I'm like, I can't. I can do longer life updates or more life updates throughout the year. I think these videos would be very fun for you guys to get to know me a little bit more, but I just haven't done it. I don't know why, but I feel like you get to learn just a little bit about me and my personal life and stuff I don't show on camera, because I do like showing a lot of my life on camera, but there are certain things I think need to be reserved to be more special, especially if it doesn't have to do with me. So like my mom's birthday, I wanted to film it, but I'm like, you know what, the day is not about me, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit distracting. It's going to be hard for me to get everything done. So I decided not to film it, and I had a great time, and I think that was the best choice. So I do like to separate a little bit of my private life versus my online life, I guess you can say. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys learned a little bit about me for today and just the different things that are going on in my life. There's a lot of big changes happening, a lot of things to look forward to, and I'm just very excited. I'm extremely excited, grateful, and all the above. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Once again, my next one will be a little packing video. I love packing videos. They're so fun. Just little camping stuff. Celsius of the day is a fizz-free peach mango green tea. And that is all I have for you guys for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.